Okay, let's be real, we've all been there. You type a question into an AI, you're expecting some magic, and what you get back is, well, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Kind of generic, uninspired. But here's a thought. What if the problem isn't the AI? What if it's actually about how we're talking to it? Today, we're going to dig into two skills that honestly make all the difference between getting a bland answer and a truly brilliant one.
Yeah, you know that exact feeling I'm talking about. You've crafted what you think is the perfect question. It seems so clear in your head, but the response you get is just way off base. Like it totally missed the point. And look, it's super frustrating, but the good news? It's a solvable problem. It really is. And that solution really comes down to mastering two pretty powerful skills: prompt engineering and context engineering. Now, I know they sound kind of similar, but trust me, they represent two completely different ways of thinking about how to work with AI. Getting a handle on this difference? That's what really separates the amateurs from the pros.
All right, so first up, let's dive into prompt engineering. The best way to think about this, it's the art of asking. It's like knowing exactly how to phrase your request to get the perfect result. It is all about the instruction. And the key word here really is craft. This isn't just about asking a question. It's about designing it. Every single part matters. The structure of your request, the specific words you pick, even the order you put your instructions in. It's a whole process. And this is where the craft gets really specific and honestly kind of fun. You can tell the AI to take on a role, right? Like, hey, you're a financial analyst now. You can give it step-by-step instructions. You can even tell it the exact format you want the response in, or give it an example to copy. You're basically becoming the director, and the AI is your actor. This example just nails the concept perfectly. I mean, look, we didn't just ask for marketing ideas. That's what most people would do. No. We assigned a specific role, marketing strategist. We gave it a clear structure to follow, a three-step plan. And we added a crucial detail with budget ranges. Now that is a high-quality prompt. So, to really boil it down, with prompt engineering, the quality of what you get out is a direct reflection of the quality of what you put in. The magic, the intelligence, it's all in how you ask the question. Okay, now let's totally shift gears and talk about its counterpart, context engineering. So if prompt engineering is the art of asking, you can think of this as the science of knowing. The focus here completely moves away from the instruction and lands squarely on the information itself. So with this approach, you basically stop trying to write the one perfect question. Instead, your whole goal is to make the AI smarter before it even sees your question. You're giving it a curated library of knowledge. Think of it like a personal cheat sheet, so it has all the right facts ready to go. And yeah, the methods for this are definitely a bit more technical. You see things like retrieval augmented generation, or RAG for short. That's basically a fancy way of saying the AI automatically looks up relevant facts from a knowledge base before it answers you. It's like giving the AI an open book exam. So you see, it's not about how you word the prompt anymore. It's all about the quality of the data and the architecture you build around the AI. So the principle here is pretty simple when you think about it. A brilliant answer doesn't come from a brilliant question. It comes from a brilliant library. If you feed the AI the right documents, the right data, the right context, suddenly even the simplest question can get you an absolutely expert-level response. Okay, so we've looked at both sides of the coin now. One is all about how you ask, and the other is about what the AI knows. So let's put them side by side. It'll make the difference crystal clear. Let's just walk through this. For prompt engineering, your main focus is the instruction itself, right? So you're always trying to optimize your wording. And your biggest enemy, your main challenge, is ambiguity. Now flip over to context engineering. Here, your focus is on the information you're feeding the model. You're optimizing for knowledge. The challenge isn't ambiguity, it's making sure you haven't left out some critical piece of context. It really all boils down to this. Does your success depend on how well you ask or on what the model already knows? So the big question is, why does this distinction matter so much, especially right now? Well, it's because we're in the middle of this huge shift in how we work with AI. And spoiler alert, context is quickly becoming the most important piece of the entire puzzle. I mean, here's the bottom line. These AI models are getting really, really good at understanding instructions. You could almost say that's becoming a solved problem. The real bottleneck, the thing holding us back now, isn't the prompt. It's the AI's access to specific, relevant information when it needs it. So the competitive edge is shifting. It's moving away from who can ask the cleverest question to who can build the most powerful knowledge base for the AI to use. And you can actually see this evolution happening in clear steps. We started at step 1, where clever prompting was the name of the game. Now we're firmly in step 2, this era of contextual reasoning. But the future, where this is all heading, is step 3, true enterprise knowledge intelligence. That's where AI systems are just deeply woven into an entire organization's brain, its whole knowledge base. Honestly, if you take away just one thing from all of this, let it be this quote. It sums it up perfectly. Prompt engineering tells the AI what to do, but context engineering ensures the AI knows enough to do it well. See the difference? One is the command. The other is the critical mission briefing that actually makes success possible. So this really leaves us all with a pretty critical question to ask about our own AI projects, right? Where is your next big breakthrough hiding? Is it buried in crafting a more clever question, or is it in building a more complete context? Because where you decide to focus your energy, well, that could change absolutely everything.
And hey, just so you know, this entire breakdown was inspired by a really fantastic article called Prompt Engineering versus Context Engineering from Leaderboard by Tim Chowdhury. So a huge shout out to him for laying these ideas out so clearly. That's it for this explainer. Thanks so much for tuning in.